Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
It was $2 million of taxpayer money for a city pool that was only used for one season. But that's about to change. Valley News Team's Ryan Laughlin has the assurance the East Grand Forks mayor is making about the multi-million-dollar pool that has been shut down for more than a year.
The only water in the East Grand Forks pool is being pumped out. That's because a broken pipe discovered last spring shut down the one-year-old pool. Some have doubts that the taxpayers in East Grand Forks will ever see their return.
I know of a gentleman in town, nice guy, I know him pretty well. He has a $100 bet that that pool will never open again. And I said, you just gave away $100.
Mayor Stephen Gander is not one of those people. He knows that some are growing anxious about the future of the pool.
Probably we had more utilization of that pool that year than we'd ever had.
1 year ago, crews ripped up concrete to find the problem. Today, a locked door and a pile of leaves and dirt is the only thing you'll find there. But the mayor says that won't be the case for very long.
We'll open in the early part of this summer. I'm absolutely convinced of it.
June 1st is the target date. Other city officials say they're on track to open then. However, there's the additional cost. City officials say it will take another $200,000 to get the pool operational.
We're going through a very methodical process to make sure that the cost does not carry to our taxpayers, but instead carries to the ones that would be responsible for design build.
Who's at fault is yet to be determined, but officials say the case is likely headed to court. We asked the mayor if he was sure there would be no more cost to the taxpayers.
I'm positive.
A little more than a month away from the second grand opening. From East Grand Forks, Ryan Laughlin, Valley News Live.
City crews will start pulling out the old liner tomorrow. The new liner will cost $70,000, and the mayor says he's hoping to avoid litigation. If you need help uncovering fraud and corruption in your community, call our whistleblower hotline, 237-6576. You can leave your tip, and then a member of our investigative team will get on the case and go to work to expose the truth. The sunshine was nice today, but that gusty wind made us want to grab a jacket. Hutch, it sounds like we're getting more cool air.
Yeah, the north winds are ushering in some cool air, and we have winds that are gusting as high as 40 miles per hour to 45 miles per hour in Fergus Falls. It will be gusty, but the speed of the winds should be decreasing as we go through the evening. Clouds, for the most part, have decreased, but we are seeing a few moving in to our far northern counties. We still have some flooding concerns for the northern Red River Valley and its tributaries. Moderate flooding near Oslo is slowly coming down and receding. The river's still rising, but only to minor flood stage north of the Oslo area. And amidst all of the flooding concerns, we have red flag warnings for parts of northwest, parts of North Dakota, and west central Minnesota. Tonight, temperatures slip into the 50s for most of it, but as we get closer to sunset, the wind tapers off as well. So it looks like a pretty fair and quiet evening. Another blast of north wind is expected for tomorrow, so temperatures will struggle once again. I'll have full details on that here in just a few moments, Andrea.
Okay, thanks, Hutch. A police chase in Fosston, Minnesota has landed one man in jail. Just after 9:30 this morning, a Polk County deputy tried to arrest a man on outstanding warrants from Illinois. Authorities say that's when the suspect, 18-year-old Alexander Thompson, took off. They eventually found him inside a building and arrested him for fleeing law enforcement. A 23-year-old Jamestown man is facing several charges after driving his car through the Napa Auto Parts store in southwest Jamestown. Police say this morning David McManus lost control of his vehicle and it left the pavement, crossed through a ditch before running into the building. McManus was arrested and taken to the Stutsman County Correctional Center and is being charged with driving under suspension, driving under the influence of drugs, and possession of drug paraphernalia. He was not hurt, and the incident is still under investigation. The Wadena Police Department says they have been taking several calls from people about people trying to get inside vehicles and garages, trying to steal stuff. Police encourage people in the area to lock their doors and keep valuables out of plain sight. If you see this happening or notice anything suspicious, call Wadena Police, 218-631-7700. Nearly 24 people have been injured after an explosion at an oil refinery in Wisconsin. Superior Fire Department officials say a smaller tank exploded this morning at the Husky Energy oil refinery. A 5-block area around the refinery was evacuated. At least 6 people have been taken to hospitals in Duluth, Minnesota. There's no word on the extent of their injuries. Officials also say there are a number of walking wounded. There are no reports of fatalities. The city of West Fargo was named the 33rd best small city to start a business in a recent study. That study, done by WalletHub.com, compared 1,261 U.S. cities with populations between 25,000 and 100,000 people. The study was based on financing accessibility, industry variety, job growth, cost of living, and average commute time, among other things. West Fargo has a population of close to 35,000. Minnesota will be the first state in the country to require carbon monoxide detectors and warning stickers on certain boats. Sophia's Law, named after 7-year-old Sophia Beckler, who died tragically from carbon monoxide poisoning while on her family's boat, takes effect May 1st. Under the new law, marine-grade carbon monoxide detectors must be installed in boats that have a sleeping space, a toilet, and a galley area with a sink. If you have a gasoline-powered motorboat with an enclosed occupancy compartment, you must have 3 carbon monoxide warning stickers. The stickers must be attached at the helm, the enclosed occupancy space, and also the stern. The new Fargo-Moorhead Refuge for families with critically ill children will open its doors soon, and it will open with some extra help from a local dealer, a car dealer to be exact. The folks at Muscatel Subaru today handed over a check for more than $19,000 to the people who operate the Ronald McDonald House. The money comes from a Subaru program called Share the Love. What that means is $250 from the sale of every Subaru from mid-November through the first of the year goes to charity. In this case, a lot of it went to the Ronald McDonald House. The money will be used to help complete the new building in South Fargo.
It costs at least $1,000 to make and support a match. So raising $48,000 for this year means 48 more kids in our community are going to be able to be served through that mentoring relationship. So this is the fun part. We get to celebrate the good work that everybody has done and the impact that it's going to make on the kids.
Valley News Team's Christy Larson will give you a sneak peek at the new 30,000 square foot Ronald McDonald House Monday morning on the Valley Today. Our spring weather arrived just in time for the opening of the Chahinkapa Zoo. The zoo will open its doors for the season this Saturday at 10 in the morning. Next week, Chahinkapa will be adding 2 southern white rhinos. Also new for families to see many babies at the zoo, including gibbon monkeys and a zebra. Parents and kids can interact with the animals through the zoo's Behind the Scenes program.
So the Behind the Scenes is an up-close and personal look to what we do here at Chahinkapa Zoo and that window into wildlife that we talk so much about, our passion for conservation, of course. It's fun and educational, and it's a very special custom type gift for someone, perhaps.
For more information on the zoo, go to valleynewslive.com and click on our hot button for a link to their website. And remember to like Valley News Live on Facebook. You can follow the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your feed. All you have to do is search Valley News Live, like our page, and you'll stay informed throughout the entire day. If you're thinking about